some questions about number 20. And we're back to our little wedding with a, what does this say? Wedding with a patina and tuna. I don't know what that is. Okay. So, hopefully, I think most of you did a good job with a sketch. And we realized, and I'm guessing that everybody has, and I'll show you a sketch. And as I said, my sketches, I mean, like, they're nothing fancy, all right? And I know I'm always trying to figure out what information are they giving me. And the only thing that they told me about this was that I had a 3-inch border on each side. I know that this was a 2-inch border this side, and this would be a 2-inch border here. And I have an error, I see, right in here when I started when I first started it. Because should it be, is this dimension this way, x plus 2? No. What should it be? X plus 4. So I believe I redid the problem because I think I realized I had done it wrong. Okay? And what should this be? If the dimensions are my x, because I know I had a square, so it's going to be x is over here, from here to here. And this is 3, and this is 3. So what is this dimension? X plus 6. Okay, and I know that when I'm looking for area, and it's going to be a rectangle now, I know that it's base times height, and I am going to use the numbers, and I apologize for this being sloppy. X plus 6, x plus 4 times x plus 6. Okay. Is everybody good with that so far?
Yes.
Okay, and let's just see what the directions were. Okay, so the directions were write an equation that summarizes the known information about the area. Okay, so does this work for us? We know that area is equal to base times height. I know that this is the area. Okay, everybody so good with that? All right, the next question is, write an equation. Rewrite the equation as a quadratic equation in standard form. What do I know that means when it's in standard form?
Equals 0.
Equals 0. So I'm going to write this. Now what I did, and if it's in standard form, what is standard form?
Ax squared plus bx plus c.
Okay, so what do I have to do first? I have to multiply this out. And what will I get when I multiply this out?
X squared plus 10x plus 24.
Is equal to 143. Am I in standard form?
No.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
Subtract
143. All right. And so I'm going to have what? X squared plus 10x minus what?
119.
119 equals 0. Okay, so what do I do now?
Factor it.
Can I factor that? Okay, do you have the work done, Kristen?
Yes.
Want to share your work?
Okay. Maybe. Well, I didn't do the work. I just did it in my head.
Oh.
Okay, well, what are the factors of 119? I mean, that one's, what are the factors of 119?
7 and 17.
Okay, so it's going to be x what?
Plus, or, yeah. Plus
Minus 7.
Yeah, plus 7.
Everybody good with that? I mean, a little bit of guess and check maybe. Then what? Zero product rule? Principle of zero product. And I know that x is going to either equal 7 or x is going to equal negative 17.
Can't really.
When we're thinking about this story, right? If this is 7, if it's a negative 17, is that possible? No, we don't have negative dimensions. Okay, so it must be that x is equal to 7. Okay, so going back to this, what is one dimension? 7 plus 6 is 13. So this must be 13. And this was what? 2 and 2. So it's 4. 7 plus 4 is 11. So this dimension is 11. And so I have an 11 by 13 photo.
How'd you get that 13?
Wait.
I knew the dimensions. Because they were asking. Let me go back to the problem. Rewrite the equation. Factor the trinomial expression. Okay, we factored it. Then solve the equation by factoring. What are the dimensions of the print with the mats? So they didn't ask you what was the dimension of the print. They asked you what was the dimension of the print and the mats. So if the mats were a 3 inches here, this was a 3 inches there, and I know that it was a 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. I know that that's 13. If this is 7, and I knew that this mat was a 2-inch border here, a 2-inch border there, 7 plus 4 is 11, I know that the dimensions are 11 by 13. Okay? Does that make sense to you? Okay? Because, that's one of the reasons why we factor. We can use it to solve for x. Okay, questions on number 20, because I'm going to do number 14. Matt and Daniel had a difference of opinion here, number 14. Anybody have the work done that they'd like to share? Cassie? Number 14?
I guess you could have done this too. I did the.
Okay. I'm going to turn the light on.
Wait, for 20, why don't you use the negative 17?
Can I have area of negative 17? Okay. Okay. All right. So Cassie, first, why don't you explain what you did?
Well, here's the equation to begin with, and then I found the greatest common factor, and then I used the grouping method. So you have to write out the, I guess they're factors that add up to the
Middle term.
yeah. Which is
Okay, so I
what's
know
up
the
on
factors
edge.
of 24 are, what did you use, 4 and 6? And you used a negative 6y and a positive 4y, okay.
And then you find the common factors of them, and then that becomes your two factors.
Okay. So, and it was y is equal to 6, and y is equal to a negative 4. All right, so that's the grouping method. Did anybody do the area model? Because I think that was the question, that was where the question was. Anybody do the area model? Michael? Joe? Oh, yeah, Michael, sorry. Can you share that? Is it legible?
Yeah, but there's not that much work.
Did you do the area model? Well, let's see what you got. I'm sorry. They look alike.
That's the second time today.
Okay. So he's a minimalist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even like to draw those little boxes in the middle. That's okay, it works. It works. Go for it.
Okay, so just divide by 2.
Uh-huh.
And basically just factor that. And just put that down
Oh
there.
boy, you really are a minimalist.
Factors.
Okay, so what did you put in this box? And what's in this box?
That'd be 4y and negative 6y.
4y and a negative 6y. Okay, and so the common factor is y, and okay. And there you go. Okay, don't move that. So is that what you had, Daniel?
I know they're wrong, it's a small.
Okay, so you see where your area is? Okay, are you okay with that, Matt? Okay, good. All right, anybody else have any questions?